The UNI Panthers know they have a competitor on the sidelines. For nearly 2 decades, Tanya Warren has rewritten the record books as head women's basketball coach. Warren's love of the game began as a kid on the south side of Des Moines.
Her passion has led to a trailblazing career with plenty of history made along the way. WHO 13's Justin Surrency shares her story.
It's not about where you've been. It's about where we're going.
Some coaches do more than coach.
Adversity could either destroy you or develop you, and I choose to be developed. Good pass, Ellie.
The good can teach.
Every day she challenges us to do something out of our comfort zone. I think that's the only way that we can grow.
The great inspire.
We're not just a basketball player. We want to be known as great people too, and she teaches us something new every day.
Even fewer are walking pieces of history.
It was never about me. It was always about we, and it will always continue to be about we for me. I know where I come from, and I know that I was only able to be successful because of the people who supported my hopes and dreams.
In her 18th season as head women's basketball coach at the University of Northern Iowa, Tanya Warren is the all-time conference wins leader in the Missouri Valley Conference's history.
You know, I'm an Iowa girl, and to have my first head coaching job at one of the state schools is extremely special.
Tanya learned the game tagging along with her older 2 brothers, who she idolized, but then brother Steve suffered a heart attack at high school basketball practice and died.
When it happened, I wanted to walk away from the game, and my parents set me down and said that's not the way Steve would have wanted it. So honestly, and through a lot of prayer, I decided if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it for the both of us.
Warren became a legend on the south side of Des Moines, becoming an All-American at Lincoln High School, where you can find her now at the school's Athletic Hall of Fame, the Iowa Girls Athletic Union Basketball Hall of Fame, and at Creighton University, where she is just one of 2 women that have their jerseys retired at Creighton University.
And I still, everything that I did and everything that I do to this day, I still do in my brother's honor because God has allowed this game to be good to me personally and professionally, and I try to treat it the right way.
Please welcome Tanya Warren.
Short in stature,
heart over height.
Coach Warren has always made big footprints, even on day 1 back in 2007, when she became not only UNI's first black female head basketball coach, but the first black female coach in MVC history.
I'm not here just for black females. I'm here for all females. Anything is possible.
Greatness can be contagious, and under Warren's leadership, Maya McDermott has catapulted into the top 5 scorers in Panther history.
We just take everything from her and we run with it, and she's been so inspiring, and we wouldn't want to have another coach.
McDermott's roommate and fellow 1,000 Point Club member, senior Kaba Laube, also making history, becoming one of the most prolific three-point shooters in school history.
She's always teaching us things on and off the court, and it's not just one person or 2 people, it's all of us. All of us are part of her family.
For many, success can be judged by wins, titles, tournament appearances, but despite the facts, Tanya is no stranger to anonymous letters letting her know one thing some people cannot get over: her race.
I had to learn very early on in my coaching career. I remember I opened a piece of mail and it didn't have a return address on it, and I opened it, and it was not very nice, and I decided back then that I would stay away from anything that didn't have a return address on it.
Forging a path nobody has gone before can be daunting, so Tanya leans on those she trusts.
I know that it's been challenging and not an easy path for her, but I think the respect she's gained and how much confidence she has, she doesn't let things bother her to us.
Aside from her players and family, even South Carolina women's head coach Dawn Staley provides comfort.
I lost my dad. It'll be 3 years ago in June. And I still hear his words to this day, and he would always say, you can do and be anything that you want to be. You work, you work, you work, and you believe.
While she's proud to leave her mark and blaze the trail for African Americans in true coaching form, she hopes her story can be history for all.
You know, I get judged on wins and losses, and I understand that. But the thing that I really hope that our young women take away for me is to do things the right way, to treat others with respect, and to love unconditionally.